Hydrate. So I had a question the other day, how did I grow my fan base? And it's actually a pretty cool question because what I feel like I have now is not what I'd imagine having fans would feel like when I was growing up watching shows like American Idol and things like that, right? For those of you that don't know, my name's Hubble. I'm an independent artist that's been releasing music for a little over 2 years now. Currently I have about 17.2 thousand monthly listeners, which is nothing to write home about, but we've made progress in those 2 years. My advice for people that are trying to build a fan base around their music is to have the mindset of, how would I be a good friend? I guess what I'm getting at here is that I don't really feel like I have fans, and as much as I really value everyone's support and am super grateful for the people that support me in my artistic endeavors, I really just think that I have a ton of friends, and my whole perception towards building an audience on social media, on YouTube, through my music is really just to be able to share my heart and share how I feel about different types of topics and subjects in a way that people can kind of see a little bit of themselves in me and find someone that they relate to. That's why I try to be really honest about who I am, where I'm at in my journey, where I've come from, where I'm going. I think that there's just so much posturing today in today's society, and I think that unhappiness is directly proportionate to the gap between how you portray yourself to the world and then what your reality actually reflects. And so I think that when you are who you say you are, that you're honest, you can live and thrive in an extremely happy state, and that people are attracted to that. So for me, I don't feel like I have fans, and the way that I've built a fan base is by having the mentality that I'm really just trying to make friends. I'm trying to make friends through sharing a message that other people can relate and attach to, so that even if I can't have a one-to-one conversation with someone, they feel like they can connect to me and that they know me. I never want people to feel like, you know, I'm something I'm not, or I'm in some place that is not achievable to them. I'm just a regular guy. You know, I love hanging out with my friends. I love hiking with my dogs. I love going to work. I love building things and being artistic, and I know that there's so many of you out there that feel the same exact way, and I just want to show that you can find success for yourself financially, creatively, if you just stay true to that and if you put the work in. And that's all my brand, that's all this channel, and that's all that Hubble is. Hubble is literally me. It's just my last name. It's not a character, it's not a facade, it's not anything that I'm not. I think when you have that mentality of not building fans, but rather actually providing value and being a good friend to other people, you'll find that there's people that really want to support you, that will rally behind you, that will, you know, want to show up and just be there for you to help you succeed because you're there in the same way for them, whether it's, you know, through a personal relationship or just through the art that you're creating that people can relate to and find comfort in. That's my best advice. I wanted to make this video about, you know, 3 ways that you can build fans, but I think it's really as simple as just having a mentality shift towards not really building fans, but just building friendships. I think that's why social media is so powerful. I think that's why we live in a really amazing time in human history where we can create friendships without ever having to be in the proximity of someone physically. I encourage you that are trying to make music or trying to make a livelihood off your art to think about how your art can impact someone in a way where they feel like they're a friend to you and that you're a friend to them, and to actually have that intention when you create your art. And I think you'll find that although it's sometimes slower and less sensational and less viral than some of the other methods out there, that it's really those true friends and that group growing slowly over time and building and having an ethos behind it and a real meaning that is going to actually allow you to take your passions and turn it into something that you can do day in and day out for the rest of your life and find happiness in. That's the video. That's the advice. If you like it, make sure that you drop a comment down below. Let's keep doing this thing. I just want these videos to be simple. It's just honest, real talk. So if you appreciate that, thanks for being here. Just know that you're a friend to me. And if you need anything, give me a shout. Another thing I want to add to that is, like, what do you look for in a friend? Some of you guys are watching the clips right now of me just popping out here and hanging out with a new friend of mine, 12, who I connected with on Instagram. That's a creative director and someone that I just admire their creative vision and what they're working on. And so, you know, part of building fans or friends or allies that want to support you is just showing up for them. So, you know, I came out here today, brought the camera along, mic 12 up, got some clips to help support him with what he's doing, and I know that in return it's going to help us foster a friendship, be the kind of friend that you want, and if you put that energy out, it will come back to you.